Hello everyone! I am so excited about opening my brand new Transformers 400% Mega Space Molly. You guys know from my previous videos that my background is engineering. I don't design anymore, but I still have that technical mindset, right? So I'm really looking forward to opening this brand new release from POPMART, collaborating with the Transformers. I don't know if you know anything about the Transformers. I hope you do, but it is based on Optimus Prime. This is the best one, right? I mean, Bumblebee is pretty cool too, but Optimus Prime is the bomb diggity bomb, you guys. I am so excited to see what they've done to Molly to represent that collaboration with the Transformer. And this one is, again, the heroic, Autobot, right? So I'm excited. Let's see what it looks like. Let's unbox it together. And please, comment down below of what you think about this unboxing so that we can improve as we're getting more and more videos of our Mega Space Molly. So let's go ahead and unbox. So I don't often spend too much time reviewing the box of all of my Mega Space 400%, but look at this box, you guys. I mean, the colors are pretty amazing. I hope you like the background color, which is red. But you know that Optimus Prime is basically silver, reds, and blue. And one of the things that I wanted to just point out really quickly, which is pretty cool, is that they put this G184. Generation 1 is actually the OG, right? Like when Transformers came out in 1984, that's what they meant, was they designed it based on the original Transformer, Generation 2, etc., etc. We can talk about that in a separate video, and I'm geeking out. But they have like more accessories. They change a little bit of what some of the Autobots look like, but this is based on the Generation 1. So that's what I wanted to just point out. As we move to the side of the box, this is super cool. Look how cool this is. So normally they would only have the side view of Molly, but in this case, they also have kind of like pieces of the Molly accessories, which we know is very kind of like a popular thing for the Transformers because they have a lot of accessories. So they have, anyway, they have a lot of accessories. So that's kind of cool that they put that together that way on the side of the box. The back of the box is a little bit common, information from POPMART. Again, I'm not really concerned about the genuine or authenticity of this POPMART because I did purchase it directly from POPMART, and then it shows the Transformer logo and the Mega Space Molly logo in here too. Oh, how cool! On the other side of the box, they have G184 Optimus Prime instead of the other side of Space Molly. How awesome is that? But anyway, okay, I'm totally geeking out. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, she is crazy. But anyway, I'm very excited about this. So let's go ahead and unseal this box. Okay, so let's go ahead and start looking at the card. Again, I usually look at the card to see if there's any special design on the card itself. So I am actually excited to see what this looks like. So let's see. And sometimes they also like add special things in here. Do they? No, this one does not. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the card. Let me just cover my product ID. Okay, so this is the card that it comes with. Again, every POPMART authentic spacemolly 400%. We'll have the QR code so you can check it yourself. And then this one says Optimus Prime. It has the authentic Transformers logo in there. And then again, under my finger here is the product ID. By the way, do you guys look at my nails? So cute. Anyway, so let's look at the back. Ooh, so it's not just the regular black card that they normally have. I love that they put the Transformer in here, and it's very kind of like modern look. I love that. And they kept all the original colors too. So I love that about this whole design. You guys all know that all of my Mega Spacemolly 400% are very pastel in color. So except for the clot and some of my like the panda and Christmas edition Mega Spacemolly, most of my collection has been pastel pinks, light blues, light pinks, right? So I am actually looking forward to having something different. And I also have a surprise for the next time we do an unboxing. It's also going to be similar to this color. So I'm excited about that one too when I receive it. You'll know. So this is the card. Cool. Awesome. So let me put this back in the envelope, and then we'll unbox the Molly. So for those of you that are collectors or Molly collectors, I know most of us unbox and put some videos online. Make sure that you cover that product ID, because there's a lot of people that are doing replicas of collectible toys, especially now, and you don't want your product ID to be an example that they use for their cards. Anyway, okay, so let's go ahead and remove the tape on our Molly. We all know, yes, I talk about the sticky tape all the darn times. They are useful, but there's a lot. I mean, there's got to be a better way to do this. I don't know. The packaging will have to change. Okay. Ooh. All right. So here is the camcorder. We'll take a look at that in a moment. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Especially because this one has an antenna. Oh my gosh. So excited. I don't know. I'm so excited. Okay. So one more tape and we can go ahead and see her. Okay. So excited. Okay. So please don't be broken. Please don't be broken. Because man, the packaging, the outside packaging was really like demolished. I don't know what they do. Like, do they punch the packaging out when they're frustrated at the shipping company? I have no idea. All right. Ta-ta-da-da. Look at our Molly. Wow. Look at the colors, you guys. And this is truly the Generation 1 Optimus Prime design. That is super cool. So first and foremost, first impression, I'm kind of bummed out a little bit that they didn't put anything like cool on the patches that Molly normally have, right? So normally we have a space patch in here and then whatever design or collaboration they have. But maybe it's because they really want to show this as kind of like the window, right? That Optimus Prime normally have. So I think that's why they just kept it simple. But I love that her suit has all the colors of the original Transformer colors, right? So it is the blue, the classic blue that we know of, the apple red that we know of. That's super cool. And then of course the silver. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, so let me just undo all of this plastic. Okay, and then I'm gonna take out the visor cover. So one of the things that we all know and love about Molly's visor is that it is transparent most of the time, right? So you can see Molly's face, right? But in this case, the only thing that you're gonna see are her eyes. So I apologize for the reflection, but her eyes, I can see her eyes through the helmet or the visor. So that's actually something that you'll be able to see too when you receive your own Transformer. Okay, let's just make sure that none of these are broken. Okay, it's actually moving a little bit. I'm gonna talk to some of the other Molly enthusiasts that I know of. If when they receive it, it moves a little bit. I don't know, I don't like that feeling. But anyway, so let's go ahead and look at Molly. Oh, wow, I love it. Hey, Molly, you're still as cute as ever. So she has that rosy cheeks. The skin tone is still the same as all of the other Mollys that we know of, right? But her eyes are matching the blue, well, a little bit, not really. So it's actually lighter than the blue that they're using for her helmet. So that's pretty cool. And maybe because it needs to go through that eyelid, right? Like that Optimus Prime normally have. So that's pretty cool. Her helmet has the 3 colors. So they have the red, the black that we're used to, and then the blue for the Transformer. A few things that I'm noticing, her feet are actually a little loose. Well, I don't know. I have to check that later, but it is a little bit loose. So a few things that I'm noticing. This is very shiny, you guys. So a lot of my other Mollys, like the Care Bear Molly and the Sanrio Molly, those are all matted paint. This is super shiny. I mean, you can see me. You can see me in every aspect of this Molly except for her face, which is the same matte finish that we all know and love for all of the other Mollys as well, right? So this is a little bit different. Let me take out all of the plastic. Oh, it's stuck in my hands. Around her. I'm a little bit concerned of the quality of this part, and I'll tell you why. All of the parts seems to be like easily moving, like it's a little bit loose, like her feet. And then do you see how like this is moving? Anyway, I will check that out after this video. Okay, so let's start from the front. Again, I love that this entire front represents Optimus Prime. Totally, right? Like the window over here for the truck, right? When he converts to the semi-truck, and then, the bumper fascia, right? And I love that this is like super metallic, like super silver, right? And then the cable that goes from the front to the back, which we're gonna look at in a minute, is also very metallic silver. So here you go, right? So you can see it's not glittery, but it's very metallic. So that's actually pretty cool. Oh my gosh, it matches my silver nails. And then her boots are blue, which matches the whole blue and red concept. And then here you can even see a different color at the bottom here that, when they transform to that like truck, right? Like there's patches of the trucks that are different color. That's pretty cool. And then they have this like super sunshine yellow that they use also on the suit. So that's pretty awesome. I love that it has the Transformer on the sleeve, because if you remember, or maybe you can see it here in the box too, Optimus Prime have those patches, right? Like the Transformer patches. So that's pretty awesome. The cable goes from front to the back for the A and B canister, but this time around, look you guys, it has the Transformers name and logo on the A and B canister. How cool is that? Oh my gosh, let's just cover this up and see. Hi everybody, you can see my reflection there. But again, this is just, they've done a little bit of artwork here. So many different shades of blue, you guys. I don't know if you can see that. It's like patches. And of course, if you look at trucks, right? Like they're different pieces. And that's kind of like the patchwork here too. How awesome is that? Oh, cool. That is pretty cool. I don't know. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, and I love, again, Generation 1, Optimus Prime. The antennas are there. That is super, super cool. All right, so let's look at the camcorder. I wish they had made this in 100% because now on my display, everybody that I own have 100% except for this dude. Man, bummer, but it's okay. Maybe I'll find a series that has a Transformer in it. Okay. And then I don't know if you guys know, but like Transformer is done by Hasbro company. Oh, you know what? That's what I didn't look at. So let's look at the feet. So this one is pure black. Again, very shiny. None of these, except for her face, is matted. The left side has the Kenny's Work and PopMart logo. Oh, there it is. That's what I'm talking about. 2025 Hasbro, all rights reserved. So that's the copyright. So it is Hasbro. Cool. See, I know my stuff. Maybe. You're probably thinking, oh my gosh, this girl is geeking out. But yes, I am geeking out because this is super cool. Okay, so nothing special on the camcorder. They kept it simple. It was just the black that matches the bottom of the boot and also the stripes on the helmet. The red and the Molly sign is on both sides, and again the blue and the silver, right? So nothing really special. I was hoping they would do something cool in there. It would have been cool if Molly transformed somehow, right? Wouldn't that have been cool? Or if they replaced the cable into like a real cable, that would have been cool too. But anyway, PopMart, if you're listening and if you ever find my video somehow, it would be cool to have like different materials for something like this, because I mean, it's a Transformer for a reason. But right now, you know, Molly's just the signature Molly, which I'm fine with also, because look at her. I mean, how cool is she? How cool is this collaboration? So that's what it looks like. Again, this is Generation 1 Optimus Prime, super duper Optimus Prime. Nothing within the canister, nothing that lights up, nothing that is, I guess, extra, but I love the color. It's not matted. So in terms of collecting, is it worth it to get this? And this is about $310, I believe, right? I think it is. Why? Because not all of the Molly 400% have this cool, shiny look on them. Number two, this is also very unique to have a helmet with antenna, and also that looks exactly just like the G1 Optimus Prime, and where you see only her eyes through the visor. That's also pretty unique. I love it. I love it. Again, some improvements would have been cool, like the cable would have been cool to be a different material, something that like moves around, right? Because Transformer does move around quite a bit. So that would have been cool. Or even like voice activated, right? Like, wouldn't it be cool if you say, if you can press, you know, her suit button and then it goes, I don't know, Autobot Unite, I don't know, something along those lines, but that would have been cool. Anyway, those are just my thoughts, right? I hope that if you are a Molly collector and you have one of these that you enjoy unboxing the Transformer, I hope you like our video. And if you have any questions, please comment down below. Until next time, bye everybody.